the calling crews back, like from Savant and stuff.
We're gonna pack up and head back. We popped the fire.
Woohoo!
So we're gonna walk up here. I'm gonna assess this area, and then we're gonna burn out in here.
Hey, Harvey, nice to meet you.
Fire, fire, fire.
Please be advised, we're dispatching initial attack crew. Yeah, basic. We're 10 miles back. We've got smoke inside.
Go to the helicopter?
Last week, Garrett's crew was sure they were going to get to their first fire.
You know we're going to a fire, right? No, that was a false alarm. I didn't believe anybody. I was like, no, everyone else is wrong. We're going to a fire. Yeah.
Stand by in 2 minutes here.
But it was Harvey's team that actually did get to battle their first blaze of the summer.
It jumped. Look at that. Oh! Ebony! Ebony! For the morning, I'm in this training course.
Yeah.
And you guys need to clean up the crew leader room.
While Garrett catches up on his paperwork, his crew gets busy making sure they're ready to go if they get the call. These hoses need to be boxed up, and it's up to Garrett's crew to find the joy in hose packing.
Well, we got to pack our hose ourselves, so once we retrieve the hose, it gets washed and everything, then we have to pack it back in the boxes. And the way we get them is they're in these rolls.
All right, you ready, Dan? Ready to receive?
So you bowl one way, and the person's supposed to catch it, and then you have to bowl it back to them. And it's to get it wrapped back upon itself, so you have both couplings at one end, and you roll 4 pieces of hose like that, and then you pack them into the boxes.
All of that. That's sweet, eh?
I'm an underhander for my hose bowling style. Some people like to go overhand, but I feel I'm pretty accurate with the underhand.
This way.
Ebony's not very good at hose bowling. She's it usually goes off to a side or something and just ends up in a big pool of stuff.
A lot of the guys go from like actual bowling stance. I'm just not used to throwing something that heavy like down there. I don't think I can do it like this. I always do it over my shoulder, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
another one.
Teamwork.
In Kenora, the Bunting crew is heading out to introduce some new equipment to the rookies. Today, these teams are learning to use a porta tank with spray foam.
Okay, we want to put that on our lower side so it drains off.
Porta tanks are used when the water source is too far from the fire for the pumps to provide adequate water pressure to fight the flames. It's like moving the lake or river closer to the fire.
Okay, we need the valve for that.
But it does help if you've got all the pieces to set it up.
There's no valve for the porta tank, eh? Duct tape it for now, I guess. Maybe grab some plastic water there.
We could try. Adapt and overcome.
Yeah, that's good.
Hope it works.
What do you guys want to grab the foam kit?
Sometimes you need more than just water, so the rookies are being taught how to use a foam additive.
See that little dial here? For a wet foam, like dance party foam, maybe 1% or 2%. We use the foam for valleys protection where we'll soak a structure down with a really thick foam. Foam hangs on structures of the wall and it lasts a lot longer. It increases the cycle of water effectiveness. Water will dry out quicker, typically more than foam will.
It's got a lot of pressure. There you go.
So there's a couple methods to put it on. You could actually limit the amount of air and have a thicker foam concentrate.
Okay.
Darian did pretty good for his first foam mixer. Jordan and Darian have up until this Friday, and then I think we'll find out Wednesday if they get hired on for the season. There's only 5 openings available, and hopefully they both make it on.
Jordan! Kill the pump! Ooh, nice. I like this tree line. So today we're doing chainsaw training and we're gonna practice cutting helipads. And then based on today, Ebony and Dan, I'll pick one of you to be the cutter on initial attack. Right on? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now it's my turn. Let's do it. Going. Heads up.
You know, when you're cutting, it's like the hardest work we got. Upper body, back, lower body, strength, cardio. You need all that stuff. I just want to see more like cutting, like.
Okay, coach.
Total 151, I've had the 5. You are headed to vehicle number 10.
Oh, that's in the north.
How far?
From here, it's 370 kilometers.
They're calling crews back, like from Savant and stuff.
We're gonna pack up and head back. We popped a fire. Woohoo! Just gassed on chainsaw training. Ready to go to a fire now. Oh.
Up next on Playing with Fire.
We're burning this out before the fire can do it. It's gonna get hot.
Garrett's crew has been called to move up to Big Trout Lake. There's a fire brewing, and more teams are needed near the action. But getting to some of these remote regions is half the challenge.
We're gonna go for a little plane ride.
The team drove from Sioux Lookout to Pickle Lake. From here, they are flying up to the northern community of KI, also known as Big Trout Lake. But their journey doesn't end here. They still have to haul up the gear by boat to the fire's island location.
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good and ready to go.
We're gonna go down in the boat. We're going along the west side. We'll come down in here and find the fire's edge. The fire burnt up in through here. We're gonna go in and lay hose across, extinguish, and then do a return pass, come back and get a nice little guard in. We don't really know what to expect right at this point. The winds were switching on us. The smoke was getting blown over the community. And then in the period of about 2 minutes, it did a 90-degree shift. All right, so you guys are good getting the pump set up here. I'm gonna run up with the part 1. And then you guys can follow up once the pump's ready with part 2, and we'll start putting the line in. Hey, I'm already at the fire's edge, so as soon as we get water going and a nozzle up here, I'm gonna walk it and we'll start putting water on it.
When he comes, you must exit the island, get on that boat.
Yeah, that's affirmative. Kuhn from Goonie, can you fire up the pump?
Yes, roger that. Water's on its way.
We got to kind of dig in at least 5 or 6 feet on our first pass. So I'm just going to cut off this whole area. If you could just nozzle that white ash, make it black. Turn everything black. But the sooner we get it done, the better, because the fire's going to be picking up.
Ugray reads aloud portable on 45. How's the smoke situation?
It's sort of light and variable right now out of the east.
Okay, thank you. Then all clear. I'll be on the one to control you.
I'm caught. This side here is still a little bit under there. Yeah.
Nice, there we go, there we go. Keep pulling, keep pulling. Okay.
Awesome.
Thanks for the hard work.
Woo! Up to the fire.
It's only been a few hours since the sun set, and the crew is heading back to the fire. And today, the plan is to fight fire with fire.
Nice. Fire's over there. So we're gonna walk up here, and I'm gonna assess this area, and then we're gonna burn out in here. So we're burning this out to burn up the fuel before the fire can do it. And we're doing it in a controlled way with a plan. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm going here.
This fire is on a peninsula, so Garrett's crew is burning out the only trail the blaze has to the mainland.
It's gonna get hot. There we go.
Yeah!
The hotter, the more it burns, the more it consumes, the better for us.
I'm just sweating. It's hot.
You can see it pulling the air in off the lake, eh? The more it burns, the further back, every which direction. We need it all to burn. If we can get close enough, start throwing stuff in from the shore into it.
What do you think, Eb?
I think you got it good.
You got it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got it worse.
Let's see. Oh no, I'll help you out. Beauty.
Up next on Playing with Fire.
Hey, Harvey, nice to meet you.
Despite the controlled burns executed by Garrett and his crew, the fire smolders onward, consuming acres of forest.
I'm on the peninsula there with my crew. The peninsula is pretty quiet. I'm gonna walk in along the shore, along the bush line, and I'm gonna try and get a map across the flank of the fire. I'll update you once I get back from my walk and take a look at inside the burn there.
10-4, hold on, sleep.
Oh, burned right into the swamp here.
Garrett is doing a test burn to check the fire's rate of spread.
It's creeping along the ground.
The test burn tells Garrett the forest is very dry and extremely flammable. The decision is made to do a full suppression on this fire, so the local community won't have smoke for the next few months.
It was right in front of the community. It was 100 hectares. We needed a few more crews to help with that.
When a fire is within 16 kilometers of a reserve or town, it's treated extremely seriously and tackled head on.
When the helicopters came in, Harvey Bunting's crew came out, which was a pretty nice surprise. Hey, Harvey, nice to meet you.
Met Garrett Ugray back in 2006. He was on a different crew in his rookie year.
Kevin, nice to meet you, Kevin.
Darian, my rookie.
Darian?
Hey, nice to meet you, Darian.
He was a crew leader when I was a rookie, so he's got at least 8 years experience as a crew leader. He knows what he's doing, and he's going to be safe about it.
It was an island fire, but there was still a chance of it jumping over to other islands and burning into the mainland. It was something that they had to take care of.
With multiple crews on the fire, Garrett is promoted from crew leader to incident commander.
Our tents were right here last night.
When we have a fire with multiple resources or multiple crews assigned to it, somebody's always got to be the boss, right? So on any given fire, there's one incident commander. So if we have a number of crews respond to the same fire, one of them is selected to be the overall boss of the fire.
Okay, I copy that. And do we have an ETA on those other crews, just out of curiosity?
Negative.
I gotta talk to Mario about how many more crews are coming here, because we're gonna be running out of space.
Part of his job is to maintain that situational awareness and know what all the crews are doing and know how the progress is being made on the fire line. And he'll do that by getting out on the line and on occasion doing an aerial recon and providing that eye in the sky and that radio communication with the crews to help direct them to the problem areas. You know, he certainly plays an active role in the overall management to make sure that, you know, we've got the resources we need and they're being as effective as possible.
The situation at Big Trout Lake appears to be under control, but fires are still burning, and Sioux 18 is far from out.
Fire, fire, fire.
More crews will be arriving to help fight the blaze and protect these northern communities. The fire could be put out quickly, but a strong shift in wind could push this fire into a blazing, uncontrollable inferno. You just never know when you're playing with fire.
We train all spring for this. We're waiting for that first fire. And for this one to be mine, 100 hectares, good crews, good times way up in Big Trout. Couldn't be happier. Fire season has officially started.